Channel, Danny Approved Fitness and Nutrition, and today I wanted to answer the question for you guys: will apple cider vinegar actually help you burn body fat, or is it just some hyped up miracle cure? Now, when it comes to apple cider vinegar, this is something that I personally use about a teaspoon or a tablespoon a day, diluted with a little bit of water, but I do it for my own personal reasons, and I'm going to explain that later on. But when it comes to people telling you, or the hype that it gets, that apple cider vinegar, because a lot of people, a lot of friends of mine, they're always asking me, clients are always asking me, oh Danny, does apple cider vinegar burn fat? Is it Danny approved? It's definitely a Danny approved product, but I cannot tell you truthfully and say, oh yeah, this is just gonna burn your belly fat away, because that's not true. In order for you to actually burn body fat, there's one scientific piece of evidence that you must know. No matter what, I'm always going to be a proponent of eating healthy and eating good, high quality sources of macronutrients. But the number one thing that you need to do if you're somebody that's overweight or potentially obese is that you want to make sure that you are in a consistent caloric deficit, okay? That is the number one thing that's going to help shed those extra pounds. And when it comes to apple cider vinegar, the only real thing that I've ever seen, and this is particularly why I use apple cider vinegar, is the fact that it can lower your blood sugar by 6% after eating a carb-heavy meal. So what does that do? If you've had some sort of carb-heavy meal, maybe oatmeal, maybe some sprouted grain toast in the morning, whatever you might have had, it can help absorb and break down a little bit of the starch that's sitting in your stomach now. And this will, how after you have like a carb heavy meal and you just feel like you're gonna knock out and you just want to take a nap on the couch, happens quite often to a lot of people. That's really the main basis that I've seen for having some apple cider vinegar, either before your meal or after your meal. And again, I'm not saying I'm actually a huge carb guy. I'm a huge proponent of eating healthy carbohydrates. It's just that no matter what type of carbohydrate you're eating, sometimes just having a little bit too much carbohydrates, it's not that it's going to store as body fat, it's that it's going to make you feel a little sleepy or a little sluggish. So that's why I'll have a little bit before I have, let's just say, some oatmeal in the morning, or if I'm going to have some dinner, if I'm going to have a lot of brown rice and I know I have to meet other clients in the nighttime, I don't want to feel sleepy. I also don't want to have too much caffeine in the nighttime. So that's why I will have apple cider vinegar, usually in the evening with my dinner before I meet some of my later clients. Now, if people are telling you, oh yeah, this is going to burn body fat and this is going to help you, you need to stick to science and actually sticking to eating in a caloric deficit. And two other things that I've seen when it comes to actually helping you lose more weight is not only being in a caloric deficit, but also eating healthier foods and healthier macronutrients. Because when you do that, this is also going to help your hormones in terms of burning more body fat. This will also help lower your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormones, and this will also contribute to you losing more weight. And also specifically, you want to focus on body fat. We can get into another topic. I don't want to, divert the subject here from apple cider vinegar, but that's why like certain low carb diets, you'll see results right away because you're actually losing more water than you are losing body fat. But when it comes to apple cider vinegar, the main benefit that I've seen is that it helps lower blood sugar by a minimal amount. So that's what I personally use it for. They've done studies in 2009 where they used 175 people, and it did show that they lost 2 to 4 pounds over 12 weeks for those people having 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar a day. But that does not mean that it has a direct cause on fat loss. What it means is that it could potentially have been water weight as well, because you have to remember your own body fluctuates anywhere from 4 to 7 pounds in water a day. So there could be a day that you didn't eat as much, but you were having apple cider vinegar. Does that mean apple cider vinegar burned fat? No. Now, the same thing, like for example, I'm a huge coffee connoisseur. I love black coffee. I love Starbucks blonde roast. Don't miss out on it. It's freaking amazing. These things like black coffee, apple cider vinegar, green tea extract, yeah, they might be considered something that contain fat burning properties because they have higher thermogenic effects on the body, meaning it will spike your metabolism temporarily and somewhere along the line where cause your body to use 100 extra calories a day. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the science of you need to be in a good caloric deficit. You want to make sure that you're eating a lot of healthy foods to help your hormones, and you want to make sure that you're getting enough protein, because protein actually does spike your metabolism and it's a lot much harder for your body to break down protein. And you want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of fiber, because fiber is also highly thermogenic and it's also more satiating. So stick to the nutrition aspect and don't worry about things like apple cider vinegar. If you're going to enjoy apple cider vinegar, make sure that you're using it in some salad or you're using it for lowering your blood sugar temporarily in your evening meals. So to answer your question, does apple cider vinegar burn fat? Unfortunately, it does not, but you can still enjoy apple cider vinegar in your salad with a little extra virgin olive oil, or you can have a capful during your day. Just don't forget to dilute it with water so that later on you won't ruin your teeth, because anything very acidic can ruin the enamel in your teeth. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Sorry I've been a little MIA recently for 1 to 2 weeks. It's been really hectic, but I want to continue to post more videos because trying to make the world a healthy place and make it a Danny approved lifestyle. So stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thank you so much.